Hey guys, Dr. Kory here. Today we are going to go over, we're going to kind of switch gears a little bit. You know, we do a lot of weight management in our practice. We do a lot of functional med. We do a lot of internal work. We're going to switch over and kind of go through some of our more emergency type of chiropractic. Okay, so this is what I love my practice because I get to do a lot of different things on a day-to-day. So I do enjoy that. It breaks my day up. It's very exciting. I love working on the body as a whole, whether it's structural or internal. So let's look at this. So here's what I want to just educate a little bit on, to all of our people out there is the need for chiro, especially after a motor vehicle accident. Okay, we do a lot of like rehab for the spine after an accident, and the reason for that is this right here. Okay, and I'll go through this here in a little bit, but so many times I hear from people, "Wow, doc, it was only 5 miles an hour." Well, that's all it takes to get whiplash is 5 miles an hour. It'd be me, on a light jog or a fast walk, running right into that wall, okay, and stopping abruptly. And that's what causes, strains and issues in the ligaments. So what this is I had a patient a couple days ago and, complaining of headaches, basically a daily type of headache, a lot of tension, a lot of tightness in the upper shoulders and the traps, and, obviously kind of more sitting at a desk recently. So when you look at things, obviously we order out films because we want to see structure. We want to see, okay, exactly why. Why are we getting daily headaches? The body should not get daily headaches. That's an alarm, a big alarm of a problem, okay? Either tension-based or internal, whatever it is, there's a problem there. So we got to figure out why. Well, a couple things in the case history. I had an accident about, 6 years ago and, was quote-unquote treated and released, all right? That's a big red flag for me because if people don't rehab car accidents properly, this happens all the time, okay? So that's why I'm adamant. If you get a car accident, you get in here, let me assess you, and let me figure out what we need to fix, if we need to fix something, okay? So looking at this, right away when I put the films up, you should see a curve that looks like this. A nice general cervical curve that does one of these. That's your shock absorber. That's what keeps the ears above the shoulders. That's what makes everything happy. When you're like that, all the weight is on these big, thick articular pillars. The spine supports itself. We're in a good spot. When you are in a whiplash type of injury or trauma, what happens is you start to lose ligament laxity. So you can see right away, and you guys, you don't even look at thousands of extras like we do, but you can see exactly where the area is. Book. All comes forward right there, okay? So this is the area that we really need to identify and fix and restore a curve back in. And we'll do that through a lot of our rehab, a lot of our spinal molding, strength and conditioning, the adjustment. All those will go together to help give a better after picture with removing the reverse curve. And once you get a reverse curve, it takes much longer to fix because you got to go to a straight and then to a proper curve, okay? So with this individual, definitely help on spinal molding. That's where the issue is. That's usually trauma-based when we throw a film up and look like this. And then you can kind of see that the upper thoracics are going to be having to take over the burden of that curve. As that curve goes, you can see the thoracic, if you look kind of right through here, they're starting to turn, and then they take a really weird turn through here. So now we've got a lot of strain kind of through this area right here on the individual, a lot of tension in the shoulders, all from that. Okay, so what do I get to do? I get to fix that. That's why I love my job. So I get to go in there, create a game plan for us, and then together, it's always a team because I can't do it myself. I need the help. But together, we're going to work on fixing that, restoring the curve, restoring the function, getting that individual back to where they need to be, taking a load of bricks off the shoulders so they don't have the chronic headaches, the chronic shoulder pain, and all that. Because if you don't fix that, it doesn't just go away, okay? That person would deal with headaches and tight shoulders forever, okay? Forever, and they would just think that they were prone to headaches when it's such a structural thing that you can see that we just need to work on rehabbing, fixing, and getting it back to normal. So that's what we get to work on with this individual. So a little fun little thing, I want to share some of these case studies with you guys. Now we actually have some young docs on the Dr. Kory page, learning some of the information, so this is a great opportunity to continue to learn, but this is a fun one, and we'll definitely give an update in the future. So have a great Thanksgiving, and we'll talk to you soon.